Welcome back to another quick review today. Well, it's been a while, first of all. Sorry about that. But today we are reviewing Detroit Become Human. Now, I recently got the chance to play this game on my stream. Same thing with Tell Me Why. Full playthroughs on my second channel, youtube.com/kp2hd. But um, I recently got to play it for the first time. I'd already known pretty much what happens in the story, but the thing about these games is that sometimes you forget stuff, and as well as because they're like multiple choice, multiple ending type games. Um, it's very like easy to get something completely different, and that's what I did. So like the playthrough that I watched, I got something like I got a couple of really different things from that, and it was an enjoyable experience seeing even the shock that came with some of the other decisions that I didn't get to see in my while watching the first playthrough that I did, as well as the storytelling itself. I mean, the storytelling itself essentially is just it is just explaining racism, and it's racism the story, and I can appreciate that because you know I'm very like not say connected, but like you know my past and family history is like so much to do with like slaves and racism, being black and all. So I could I, I sympathize with that and all that. The writing was just really good. As much as I just don't want to give David Cage credit, I don't want to. We all know what if I'm not gonna recap. You can look it up on your own time. But David Cage, we don't like him. Um, but even still, it's just a really good story. All the characters are so good, and I fell in love with each and every single one of the characters, especially Connor. Connor and Hank. That dynamic of that entire thing was so good, and every time we swapped from them. I wanted to go back and go play as them and go on their like wacky, crazy adventures trying to find out the deviants. Speaking of which, the deviants are so relatable and so just like their story is like emotional and compelling that it makes you want to root for them at all times. As much as sometimes you might not want to, but even still, you want to root for them because you want them to be free. You want them to be you want them to be human. That's the title of the game, Become Human. That's what you want them to do. If there are any negatives about the game, I'm going to like a technical standpoint. I don't know what it is, what happened with my PC, with this game. The frame rate was just constantly all over the place. I mean, like one moment would be 60, and maybe like a minute or two later, we'd be down like 15, 10 FPS. It was just not good at all. It wasn't good. I had to constantly restart my game because we were having frame rate issues, and then my game crashed multiple times. And it's like I have a pretty good PC. I mean, good enough to be able to like run games like Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I feel like that game is like more should take up more and be more like it should not run as bad as that. Final Fantasy VII Remake can run perfectly on this PC. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a Steam issue or a game issue. I don't know. That's my only issue with the game. I really enjoyed it. I think everybody should go play it. Would recommend. Yeah. See ya. Bye.